on a Friday night. Not really here for a good time, but if you're up for drinks and a good crowd, raise your glass to the sky. Let's toast to that. All these people can stare. I don't care about that. This is my pity party. I'm gonna cry all night and I'll flip the bird at the guys. I don't need nobody. This is my pity party. I'll do just what I want, yeah. I'll dance on top of the bar. I won't come down on it. I'll just do what I want. This is my pity party, pity party. If my highs are highs, my lows are low, need to blow.
Oh my freaking god. It was not what I thought it was. Oh! So this morning, when I looked at the diary, frig, it's hot in here. When I looked at the class timetable this morning on the JD app, oh, my neck is disgustingly sweaty. I saw the Les Mills Body Combat and I thought, I didn't look it up. You know, I probably should have, but to be fair, I did enjoy it. So I kind of thought that Body Combat was a little bit like what it was, but not so like intense. So I thought it was just kind of, you know, punching your arms, couple of kicks here, burning some calories. And my lord, it's like modern torture. It is like absolute modern torture. Is it messed up to say that I actually really enjoyed it though? Is that a little bit messed up? I don't know. I'll definitely go back though. I've never sweat like this in a long time. So, sorry, the person next to me is just parked at an angle. So so it's going to make it really difficult for me to reverse out. How annoying. And even more annoying, the fact that he's got the same car as me. Anyway, I'm going to go home and have a shower. It's a good job I didn't wash my hair this morning or like the last couple of days, because Jesus, this is definitely like a pre-hair wash day workout. Right, I've been back from that class for like an hour now, and I feel like my face, the corner of my face still isn't back. I am gonna go in the shower, don't worry. But I'm just gonna put a hair mask in first for an hour, because I'm planning on doing some accounting. Basically, I've just downloaded this app this morning, right? And I am obsessed with it. It's called Structured, and literally, like, I've just put in everything that I want to get done today. And you just kind of tick it off. It's a little bit like the Reminders app, but I don't know, I just think I like the way that it's kind of set out. So, yeah, I have paid for the premium version, but it's only £10 for a whole year, which I don't think is too bad. But basically, I've put in, obviously this morning, it asks you what time you wake up. Do you know what, sometimes I feel like even if it's just the smallest things, ticking stuff off a to-do list is just so satisfying and it makes me feel more productive, even just ticking the fact that I've woken up. Yeah, so you can put as much or as little as you want in here, but obviously I've done my Body Combat class, so that's been ticked off. I've just sat and edited a video that will have already gone up, so that's been ticked off. I have a little bit of spare time here. It tells me I've got 34 minutes to my next task, so 12 o'clock I'm going to be doing my accounting class for an hour. And then I've got a lunch break in, hoover and mop the kitchen floor, because this floor is disgusting, I'm not going to lie. I don't know how this happened so quickly. Like, I feel like I literally mopped this floor like 2 days ago. What's happened? I don't understand. But yeah, so I feel like I should probably have like a body shower and then put my hair mask in and then wash my hair. But then is that pointless? Because I'm going to go in the shower anyway. But I don't want to be stinking whilst I'm doing my account. I don't know. Nobody's going to see me. I'm just going to sit in, people probably think this is disgusting. I'm going to sit in my own filth until my hair mask has had time to marinate, and then I'm going to wash my hair. Bearing in mind that I wasn't planning on washing my hair today at all until I went to that class, and now I can literally feel my bun, the bun at the back is sweaty, and that's disgusting, not just the top. But yeah. Wanna come say hi? Say hi to everyone. Yeah, Billy's still adapting to his new food. He has decided that he does not like the beef one of the catkin diet that he's on. That's what he eats at the minute, catkin. So I switched that for this month, and I decided to get him 3 pouches of one called Splash, which is, let me just check, fish and turkey, which he's sniffing now, but I put it out for him yesterday. He was having none of it. So I'm gonna have to take this one off. I also tried him on another different one. What else is in the freezer? So I've got him this one as well, which is called Bar, which is lamb. And that's different to what he had before. And I'm hoping that it's not just gonna be the chicken, turkey and duck that he likes, because I like to have a little bit of a variety for him, but we'll see how it goes. Also, update on my toe. So last time I received an order for Billy's food, I ran down the stairs and stubbed my toe, and I thought it was going to fall off. It's actually doing a lot better. I had a few days where like I thought I'm going to be out of action for a while, but I've managed to do that body combat class this morning. I couldn't get my trainers on for the longest time, and I had to go to the gym in Crocs. Sorry, I'm just so distracted by Billy, who's being very needy right now. Did he miss me? So yeah, so I've been to the body combat class, and I actually managed to get my trainers on, which is, you know, great. And I couldn't have done that this time last week. So yeah, my toe's doing a lot better. It might not have been as bad as I thought, if I'm honest. So I managed to accept the delivery for his food without stubbing my toe today. Mind, they still did deliver it really early, because the whole problem last time was the fact that they delivered it like 7:30 and I was still in bed, and so I like ran down the stairs, and that's how I stubbed my toe. But this time they delivered at like, I want to say 8 a.m, which is still early, and I was still in bed because it was like because I don't know, I was still in bed. When I got up, when I heard the doorbell and went running, all I could hear was Emmanuel behind me going, "Be careful!" But we've got his food, and I'm hoping that you will eat at least one of the other ones, because if you don't, then we're going to have too many days spare where you're not going to have any food. And what are we going to do then? Eh? What are we going to do? I also just wanted to quickly show you, right, because I recently bought this, which some of you might not know what it is, but some of you might recognise. I didn't realise that I wanted or needed this, but I've seen so many TikToks. I know I talked about TikTok the other day and thought about deleting it, but I didn't. But I've seen so many TikToks of people with like earwax, and basically it's got a camera on it, and you can use it connected to an app. So this is obviously showing you kind of the spatula straight in front. And you can, obviously, I'm not going to show you it in my ear, but like you can stick it in your ear and clean out. But obviously it goes without saying, you've got to be very, very careful. You're only supposed to go in a certain amount, go nowhere near the eardrum. It's quite interesting though, because when you put it in, you can see your eardrum, so you know where you're not supposed to go to. So yeah, I've been playing with this for the last couple of days, and you know, my ears are surprisingly clean. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that because obviously cotton buds, you're not supposed to use cotton buds because they just push things further in. And I've only ever used cotton buds, so I thought there'd be like a massive build-up of like gunk and all sorts, but actually it wasn't that bad. So yeah, that was it. That was fun. That was exciting. It's from a company called Smart Bud. They've been mentioned in The Sun and The Guardian. That's why I actually purchased this one, because I sometimes feel like stuff that you find online can be a little bit suspicious and not kind of properly regulated, but because it had been in the newspapers and kind of, I don't know, yeah, so I ended up buying that one. And yeah, I really like it, and I've almost got a little bit of an obsession with like looking at my ears now, so yeah. Okay, hair time. So I have just repurchased my rosemary oil from Hair Syrup, and I'm going to put that in. For the longest time, sorry, my hair is in so tight. For the longest time, I had run out of rosemary, and I was only using the vitamin C one. And it was so bizarre, the difference that I was seeing, because the vitamin C one is great for making your hair feel amazing. Oh, I've just got it everywhere. I'm just going to get like an initial stuff on. So yeah, the vitamin C one is amazing for making your hair feel great, but the rosemary one is specifically for like making your hair grow. So I actually noticed like a visible difference in the fact that my hair wasn't growing as quickly, which is really bizarre because I haven't had it on for quite a few weeks now, but the vitamin C one has been kind of like doing its thing. So I'm just going to kind of get this. I have a dedicated hairbrush. To my hair oiling, just because the hair oil does kind of get everywhere and I don't want to mix that with like a regular hairbrush and then brush my hair tomorrow and have oily hair, do you know what I mean? It's just a wet hair tangle teaser that I'm using. So I'm just going to get all this on. I can actually feel the sweat in my hair, which is disgusting. So I've got that one, and I also use, more so for the rosemary, I've got a like scalp massage brush just to really kind of get it into the scalp. And I'm going to leave it on for an hour and a half, I think. Sometimes I leave it in, I think I did this a couple of videos back, I leave the syrup in for like the whole day. And sometimes I put it on overnight, to be fair. But if you put like quite a thin layer in, you can slick back your hair and just leave it in for the rest of the day. I would be half tempted to do if my hair currently wasn't like just post gym. Ooh. I really like to focus on this bit because what I've got, or what I've got what's referred to as a dancer's hairline. So when I was a child, I used to dance Latin American, and I competed for a while, and then I became a teacher, got my qualifications to become a teacher. So I danced for quite a lot of my childhood and like teenage years. And the scraping back of your hair, if anyone's a dancer or even a cheerleader, you'll know that like it's intense on your hair. And I saw this thing which was like, if you were a dancer or a cheerleader, you will have this hairline where your hair has just been like scraped back so many times over the years. And I do have that hairline, funnily enough. But then, yeah. So I'm just going to tie it up with like a satin scrunchie. The hair syrup, if you get a bundle, does come with these scrunchies in them, which is always dead handy. I'm just going to put that in quite tight so it doesn't move. Here we go. I'm going to go and wash my hair and wash my desk actually, because I've just dripped a bunch of it on my desk. So yeah, I've got 10 minutes until I start my accounting course according to my new structured reminders app. And yeah, so I've got 10 minutes to go and sort myself out and then start working. Guys, very quick question for those who have curly hair, right? Am I being delusional or do I have curly hair? Because, so I've just obviously washed my hair, and like I was watching a video from Holly B Fitness, and she's just started like a hair care, like a curly hair journey where she's like embracing her natural curls. And I was like, I swear I tried to do that before, but I think I ended up giving up because I didn't think. I feel like my makeup's probably a little bit smudged, but I feel like I gave up because I didn't think I had curly hair, and I haven't got any like proper products and things, but this is basically me coming out the shower and like drying it, but like scrunching it. I feel like it's gonna go like proper frizzy though, that's the only thing. Like unless I dry it properly, it goes like dead frizzy at the top. But I'm open to people, like I will fully accept if people say, no Jess, you don't have curly hair, stop it. But like, is my hair curly? Like if this was something that I were to like try and maintain, like get the products and stuff, like would I have curly hair? Like actually curly hair? I don't know what to do, whether to leave it, because I don't have any diffuser or anything like that. So the only way, I feel like I don't have curly hair. Looking at it now, I don't know. I really don't know. I feel like I'm deluding myself. But I would quite like curly hair, you know? I don't know. I'm going to dry it as normal. I'm going to dry it and straighten it as I usually would. But let me know in the comments if you think I've got curly hair, and whether, if you do have curly hair and you think I have curly hair, please leave some products that I can like get to help that. And whether you think it's something that I should keep keep trying, or keep trying with, I don't know what I'm talking about. I went to Dunelm because I've seen online, I feel like I live in this place at the minute, but I've seen online that they do shower caddies that just like hang. Well, I found them straight away. Well, that was easy. So like this, a little bit like the one that I saw in, they're a little bit like the ones I saw in Home Bargains, but these ones are black, whereas the other ones that I saw the other day were silver and I didn't really like it. But I hope I get this off. It's like wedged on. Oh, there we go. And you just hang it. So, easy. Oh, but they do have other types as well. What's that? Oh, they're suction ones. Also, a very quick way to waste money is to buy something and then not get a receipt at the till. Because, yeah, I did that with the other one. I've got them in the car and then I realised that I never got a receipt. Because you know when like sometimes they scan things and then they say, do you want a receipt? And I just said no. I was thinking, I'm trying to save the planet. Yeah, now I can't return them, which is annoying.
Email there for
Alright, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Thanks. I was all prepared to make sure I asked for a receipt there. But they've got a system where you put your email in and then they email your receipt, along with several marketing emails probably, but yeah, so at least I've got that, just in case. I also realised, actually I'm at B&M. Do I want ones from B&M? I realised when I went into TK Maxx, I had every intention of getting coffee pods and I completely forgot about them. So I've just used the last one this morning. Where do I go for coffee pods? Get them from B&M. I don't feel like B&M do Nespresso ones. Hang on. Is there an Asda near here? Oh, I don't know what to do. I might nip to... Oh, I don't know. We're just going to have to drink instant coffee for a little bit until I do my next, like, big Aldi shop, maybe? But, yeah, so as I was saying in there, I don't have the receipt for these because when she asked me whether I wanted a receipt, I said no. Can you still take stuff like that back? Because, like, I still paid for it and but then they don't usually let you return without a receipt, do they? Oh, I don't know. This is really annoying. I do, of course, though, have a can of my pink Lucozade. Right, I'm back from my out and about outings and I did actually end up nipping into Aldi just to pick up a few things for tea tonight because I fancied, basically, this is very much a case of TikTok made me do it because I saw this recipe on TikTok the other day and I can't stop thinking about it, so I need to make it. And so I went in, I've got the ingredients, I forgot to get coffee pods again. Oh wow, okay. It's because I didn't go in with a shopping list. I literally just went in and bought the items for this meal, but I should have bought coffee pods at the same time. Right, I'm gonna put them on my shopping list, and when I do my big Aldi shop, I'll go and get them. Except I'm saying I only bought the ingredients for this meal. I didn't, that's a lie. I actually bought watermelon. So, story about this, after my last story about watermelons, somebody messaged me on Instagram with like a photo guide of how to tell which ones are sweet and which ones are like just watery and which ones have no flavour. And basically this one, it kind of fits the criteria because it's got these markings on it. And it's also got a little patch here, which apparently means that it's sweet. So we shall test that theory and see whether it's true. But basically, I'm going to be making like a salmon pasta kind of thing. So I've got like this tagliatelle. I haven't had tagliatelle in ages. So I'm looking forward to this. So tagliatelle, obviously salmon, cherry tomatoes, baby spinach. I think there's creme fraiche and onions going in there. I think it's supposed to be a white onion, but I'm just going to use a red onion because, I don't know, I just prefer it, innit? So yeah, we're going to make some of that. So I've just put the shower rack up. Looks a lot better, right? Just kind of hangs off this bit. And then, yeah, you just put your stuff in there, which means that this side, I need to give that a little bit of a clean, but this side just looks a bit better. You know, just looks nice and it just looks a bit more organised.
It won't go away. I've got that feeling rushing through my body. I know that it is here to stay. It's like you're my personal Illuminati. I know that some might say that I am just a bad girl, but if you treat me right, I will be the best girl in this whole world. No, I'm not gonna bite. I've got my hands on your body.
I'm actually live on Instagram, if anyone wants to say hi. Hey. Hi, Clog. Hi, Joanne, you alright? Happy Saturday. Quite delayed. There we go. Hi. Sorry, but is that not the best thing you have ever seen in your life? Stunning! Stunning. I am really looking forward to that, and I've just tried it on my live. Oh, chef's kiss, if I do say so myself. I've got a lot of clearing up to do though, because I've made a right old mess. But yeah, thank you for anyone who came onto my live and said hello. If you don't follow me on Instagram already, then it's just The Slice of Jess. Same as on here. I go through phases where I go live, so yeah. Join me on there if you want to. So I'm gonna clean up this, yeah, and go enjoy the salmon pasta recipe that I've just made. I am just gonna end this vlog here because I need to go eat. I'm hungry. But yeah, I hope that you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, go hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.
Baby, let me love you, let me love